Oh my God. Can someone please shut this damn thing? Hey, this is the world's most famous... Shit. Can I call myself art vlogger? I told you before, I am in transition. My work is in transition, my field of expertise, but also my soul and spirit are in transition. I believe that change and transition are good things. But transition doesn't happen overnight. It's a kind of slow thing, and I wanted to tell you about mine because that explains where I'm going, and it paints the picture how my palette is changing and why this channel and my perspective is going to change. Yesterday, a researcher stopped me on the station to ask me if I'm happy, and he wanted to know what makes me happy and what drives my happiness. And besides from the happiness of having a family, I told him that my happiness is in relation to be able to move forward. Not standing still, but keep on learning, keep on growing as a person, as an artist and a designer. To be in transition and actually move forward. And as an artist, I'm always researching, innovating, experimenting and trying new things. And my personal transition is often reflected in my work. But in life, and sometimes you think you are moving forward, but afterwards it seems that you've been standing still. So I think that transition is a collection of events driven by the need of change. And your balls or guts to set up change by experiment in the unknown. So 5 years ago, I was an interdisciplinary artist making paintings, performance, video, music. But my perspective and working fields was very narrow because the culture of Holland was also in transition. Only it was a bad one, driven by populist politics, fear, crisis, and a culture which became hollow, shallow, and really empty by the lack of reason. Somehow by the lack of creativity in this culture and the realization of the need of creativity to innovate or survive in the 21st century because the exponential technological revolution, my profession and creativity became an added value to teach kids, to innovate companies or organizations, and for educational research. So now, I feel useful in society, and I know that my professional skills can set up change, connection, experiment, and above all, happiness and joy. And it's not that I really have to censor my creativity. I just have to be open and create safe learning spaces, lifelong learning spaces, free spaces. Explore my free way of creativity. So the change in my work in the unknown working field and the unknown jobs of the future made me think that I can set up my expertise and design my own work, design my world as an architect of experiences, art and innovative education. So instead of making just paintings or rock and roll performance, which I will never stop doing, I now make interdisciplinary learning environments, city experience designs, interdisciplinary cross-media storytelling performance art, co-creative community performance of performative virtual reality experiences, and vlogs. Kinky, huh? So that's why I call myself Performative Experience Designer. So yeah, I'm still an artist, but hell yeah, I became a true designer, a rock and roll designer. And from this moment, I'm gonna focus on my design studio. Because a designer needs a studio, and mine is called Studio Vanderlane. Where I design dreams, experiences, and most of all, transition. So see you next time. Subscribe to my channel, like my vlogs. See you next week. It's gonna be performative.